We're now in Tashkent. Para siyang trading dome, no? Meron din silang mga candy. Oh! Good morning, everyone. I hope you're having a great day. And if you're new to my channel, my name is Myra, or you can call me Mama Myra. And today, my son and I will be traveling to Uzbekistan. This will be our first time in Uzbekistan. Right now, we're getting ready. Magbabas kami on the way to the airport. Currently, it's 4:58 in the morning, and the bus going to the airport will be leaving at 5:15 a.m. Hi! Are you excited? Since I'll be traveling with my son, I want to be hassle-free, and I packed light, kung ano lang yung mga kailangan namin. 1 medium suitcase and 2 backpacks. Yun lang. We'll be in Uzbekistan for 12 days, so we're very, very excited kung anong mangyayari doon. So, I will take you all the way to Uzbekistan, and I will give you some travel tips kung gusto nyo pumunta ng Uzbekistan. So we're now here at the bus stop, and we're taking this N2 bus. Kita nyo ba? Yan. 2 minutes to go na lang. And it's arriving at 5:15 in the morning. Here's our bus, guys. N2. It's a night bus going to the airport. The airport, guys, Zayed International Airport here in Abu Dhabi. Story time. Yung N2 na bus, hindi kami nakasakay kasi puno siya. So, we had to wait for the other airport bus, which is A2. And then, thankfully, thank God, may 2 seats na extra. As in, yun na lang talaga. So, we were able to hop on that bus. Time check, it's 5:59 in the morning. Pasok muna kami. Guys, we're now inside the airport, and for those who don't know, my son is a POD, or People of Determination. Sa Pilipinas pa, ang term ng POD is PWD. So, since he is a PWD, kukuha kami ng sunflower lanyard to indicate that he has a hidden disability. If you're living here in Abu Dhabi and you have a son with special, or a child with special needs, I recommend that you get that lanyard so that yung mga staff will take care of you and then will prioritize you in terms of boarding and accessing the immigration or something yata. Basta, you will be a priority pag suot niyo yung lanyard. And right now, we're going to collect that lanyard. And kahit hindi kids, adults din. Basta may hidden disability ka. And then this is where you're going to get the lanyard. Pagpasok mo, ayan, may parang assistance desk. Diyan mo kukunin yung yung sunflower lanyard. So guys, katatapos lang namin mag-check-in, and we already got the sunflower lanyard. You have to check in first, get your boarding pass, and then the staff will assist you to get this lanyard because they need the boarding pass before they can give you the lanyard. What's that?
Sunflower lanyard.
Are you excited to go to Tashkent? Huh? Are you excited to go to Tashkent?
Uzbekistan.
I'm going to Uzbekistan. Let's go na to the immigration. Yeah, yalla. This is our first time to fly with Air Arabia, and budget airline lang talaga siya, para siyang Cebu Pacific sa atin. Yung legroom medyo medyo masikip. It might be a problem kung matangkad ka. Wala silang TV, but they have in-flight entertainment. Connect ka lang sa network, which is Kite Time ang tawag. Meron silang in-flight meals, but you have to order it. Sa ticket namin hindi siya included, kasi yung pinaka-basic yung kinuha namin na fare. Nag-add-on lang kami ng baggage. So yan yung parang menu nila, guys. Ayan. Ayan. Ano, masarap to. Tsaka ito. Pero kumain na kasi kami. Doon na lang kami babawi sa Tashkent. Flight time to Tashkent from Abu Dhabi is around 3 hours. Say hi na! Medyo natakot siya ngayon. This is not his first time to fly. Pero, medyo nanibago siguro siya. Medyo tensyonado siya. We're now in Tashkent. And nakuha na namin yung luggage namin. And then, of course, first order of business is I'm going to try to withdraw here. Pag hindi ako maka-withdraw, I'll just exchange my dollars. And maliit lang siya ng air. Paglabas mo ng immigration, makikita mo na yung mga bilihan ng SIM. To your left is the ATM machines. Pag nakapagpalit na tayo ng dollar, hindi sumakses yung withdrawal attempt natin sa GCash. Ewan ko, sabi wrong pin, but I tried my other pin, hindi pa rin. Baka walang laman yung ATM. Ang pinapalit ko is $300. Ang equivalent niya to SOM, Uzbekistan SOM, is 3,618,000. Oh, milyonaryo na ako, Jai. Teka lang, papakita ko. Ayan. Milyonaryo na ako. Yung pala yung feeling ng maging milyonaryo. So, bili mo na ako ng SIM. Ito lang yung bilihan ng SIM, oh. Yan. Yan. Paglabas mo talaga ng immigration, may bilihan na kaagad ng SIM. So, tara. May option kayo, either Beeline or Ucell. Yan lang, ganyan lang kalaki yung airport dito sa Tashkent. Nakabili na ako ng SIM card. I bought it from Beeline. And since social media ako, and also I want to update my family, our whereabouts, ito yung kinuha ko, yung unlimited. So, we're good to go na. Magbubook na lang ako ng Yandex, going to our hotel. And medyo gutom na kami, kaya I'm excited to try Minor Somsa. Sabi nila, masarap daw yun. Book lang muna kami ng Yandex. Guys, finally, we're now at the hotel. Right now, we're staying at Marmaris Sarai Hotel. It's a nice hotel. It's clean, and then the staff speaks good English, so it's a plus. Kinda aesthetic yung dating na nila, although yung color hindi lang siya pang aesthetic, pero boutique style hotel siya. Grabe, napagod kami dun. Anong oras na ba? 3:37 na dumating yung flight namin is around 1:30. And then almost 2 hours bago kami nakarating ng hotel. May mga bloopers kasi I'm traveling alone with my son. It's really difficult to travel with kids with special needs. May nakakalimutan and everything. Basta. But thank God, we're finally here at the hotel. We arrived safely. And ayun, napagod na yung anak ko. Hindi pa kami nagla-lunch. So, ang balak namin is to try the Minor Somsa, which is very popular here in Tashkent. And sabi nila yun daw yung pinaka masarap na somsa dito. And then we will go to the Minor Mosque and then have dinner at the Plov Beshkozon, which is like the Plov Center here in Tashkent. Masarap din daw dun. And it's a must try when you're in Tashkent. I will show you everything and I will show you around. So stay tuned. Mamaya ay update ko kayo. Anyway guys, this is my outfit today. Ngayon kami nakapag-OOTD. Twinning kami ng anak ko. White and gray. Show your outfit na. White and gray din siya. On our way to Minor Somsa. Naghihintay na lang kami ng Yandex namin. Ng taxi. Via Yandex to. Ito yung app. Pansin ko, puro Chevrolet yung mga mga gamit nila dito. We will not be using the public transportation muna kasi late na. Makakapagod din after our adventure ng anak. Pag nandito kayo sa Tashkent, you have to download the Yandex Go app to get around using the taxi. Huwag kayong kagamit ng mga taxi na hindi sa Yandex kasi baka ma-scam kayo or alam mo yun, ma-charge kayo ng mahal. Guys, bloopers! Ibang Minor Somsa yung napuntahan namin. Hindi dapat ito. Dapat yung malapit sa Minor Mosque. Ayan, kaya kukuha na naman ulit kami ng Yandex. Anyway, mura lang naman. Mga around 5 dirhams or 83 pesos. So, hintay na lang kami sa Yandex namin, sa taxi namin. Ay, nako, walang katapusang bloopers. Kailangan charge to experience. Mali ko din kasi hindi ko tiningnan kung ano yung street. Marami palang Minor Somsa dito, guys. So pag pag nag-book kayo ng Yandex, make sure na tama yung location, yung street. Take note of the street. Like ito sa Minor Somsa nga. Pero iba palang location, another branch nila. So dapat dun sa malapit sa Minor Mosque. Yeah. Anyway, what to do? Charge to experience. Guys. So guys, here's the famous Somsa here in Tashkent. Ewan ko kung ano na to, basta ang in-order namin is 2 beef and then 1 chicken, 1 lamb, 1 pumpkin and 1 potato. Gusto ko sana yung potato with cheese kaso hindi siya available. Let's try. Ano kaya to? Guess na lang. Nag-order din kami ng Somsa. So parang 66,000 som lahat ang in-order, ang nabayaran namin. Dapat itong sauce ilalagay nyo sa Somsa. Ano ba to? This is potato. Ayan o. Look at that. Mainit pa konti, pero hindi na siya as in flaming hot. Try muna natin without the sauce. Gusto ko yung hindi na siya ganun kainit. Kasi pag mainit, ang hirap kainin. But it's still crunchy. Sarap yung potato. Siguro mas masarap to pag ano, pag may cheese inside. Lagay natin ng tomato sauce. Oops. Parang siyang salsa. What's this? I think this one is the pumpkin. Mabuti yung mga ano, yung mga veggie ang una nating itatry. Let's save the best for last. So this is the pumpkin. Ano? Of course, natin lalagyan ng tomato sauce. Parang weird kung lalagyan ng tomato sauce. It's sweet, but not overly sweet. Sakto, the sweetness from the pumpkin. You like it, Nak? Mas gusto ko pa yung potato. So, na-try na natin yung pumpkin and then yung potato. And now, let's guess ano tong sunod. I don't know if chicken or lamb. I really don't know. Tikman natin. I think chicken. So chicken siya, guys. Let's see. Not bad. I don't think chicken, ha? Kasi hindi ko naman nasahan ng lamb. So flaky, crusty, crunchy. Sakto lang talaga yung ano, buti na hindi siya ganun kainit kasi parang hindi ko ma-enjoy pag mainit masyado. Let's see kung ano to. I think lamb siguro to. Lamb nga. Not bad ang lamb, ha? Nakakaiba silang taste. So messy. Masarap but not my favorite. Kasi lamb eh. Sarap yung chicken. May aftertaste kasi yung lamb. Pero ito, carry naman yung aftertaste niya. Yummy, Nak? Is it yummy? Last but not the least, the beef. Ito, dalawa yung in-order ko. Hati kami ng anak ko. Anak, oh. Kanyo? That's yours. You know, yun. Parang mas better yung chicken. Tsaka yung potato. The beef lacks flavor. Mas malasa pa yung sa chicken. Time check, it's 5 p.m. Pagkatapos dito, pupunta kami sa Minor Mosque, which is just next to this place. Diba? Ang galing. And sakto sunset na. Para sa akin, parang okay lang din yung tomato sauce. Pero pwede nyo na lang hindi orderin. Hindi pa ito ang dinner namin, ha. Dinner pa kami mamaya doon sa Plov, sa Besh Coson. Para ito pa yung lunch namin. Hey guys, we're now here at the Minor Mosque, which is right behind us. And the Minor Mosque is known for its white marble. I think mas maganda pumunta dito ng umaga or like afternoon, yung meron ano pa. Kasi right now it's almost sunset na. Siguro pag natamaan to ng araw, it will be really beautiful kasi nga made of white marble yung structure. The Minor Mosque is also known as White Mosque. Dapat pala bukas na namin ito pinuntahan. Kaso nga, bukas sobrang busy na kami. And ito kasi yung pinakamalayo Yung mga pupuntahan namin is andun lang somewhere in the city area. Ito medyo malayo ng konti. And yung pinuntahan namin talaga dito is yung Minor Somsa. And then the Plov, which is also near here. Yun yung magkakatabi. Andito din yung TV Tashkent Tower. At hindi na kami pupunta doon. Ang itinerary na lang namin today is the Minor Mosque, which is sa likod namin. The try the Minor Somsa, and then have dinner at Besh Cozon. And then mag-stroll na lang kami mamaya sa Seoul Moon. Papunta kasi kami ng Besh Cozon and naglalakad kami because the weather is so nice. Ilang degrees na ba ngayon? Check ko lang ha. It's 17 degrees. Malamig. More than aircon levels ang feel. And then, may nakita kami along the way. Super, super nice. Pakita ko sa inyo ha. Ayan o. Diba? Halika. Nak, come here. Come here. We'll share this moment. Diba? That's the TV Tashkent Tower. Ang ganda-ganda pala niya. Sa gabi, diba? I want to cherish this moment. Diba? And then kasama ko pa yung anak ko na hindi ko nakasama sa Europe. And now, nandito kami ngayon. Oh, look at that. May pagka-Eiffel Tower feels because of the light. And then, it's reflecting the water. Diba? Super, super nice. Ganda-ganda. Sometimes, it really pays to walk. Along the way, may makikita kang unexpected, beautiful thing. We finally made it to Besh Cozon. Grabe, 26 minutes yung nilakad namin. Finally, we're here. I can't wait to try their plov. Before we take a table, anyway, hindi naman masyadong maraming tao. Unlike siguro kaninang lunch, fully packed tong lugar na to. But right now, it's not that many diners. So, titingnan muna namin sa loob kung paano niluluto yung plov. Papakita ko sa inyo. Bango-bango niya, guys. We're slicing the meat. So guys, nakakuha na kami ng table. We chose to sit here outside kasi malamig. And then doon medyo puno na. Tsaka madaming tao din. So dito medyo maaliwalas pa. Ito yung menu nila. This one. And then we ordered this one, which is combination of lamb, beef, and ako kung ano pa yung isa, beef and lamb lang ata. Yung complete na yung in-order namin. And it cost 61,000 som. And we also ordered cherry juice. And then cherry juice and a bread. And then cherry juice. And then here's the bread. So here's our food, guys. Uzbekistan's plov. Let's try first the juice. Parang gamot. It's alright. Sana pala nag-ano na lang kami. Mag-orange juice or Coke. Look at that. Hirap. Kaya pala. Manamis-namis siya, guys. Because of the carrots. Look at their bread, guys. Nati ko na. I think naan din ata ang tawag nila dito. Malasa yung bread nila. It could have been better kung ano siguro. Mainit pa to. May pagka-buttery yung lasa na. And then ito, guys, horse meat. Yung lasa nito. Takot ako takot akong tikman. Let's see. Wala mo siyang amoy. Hindi ko bet. Parang something's off. Hindi ko bet yung horse meat. Ano siya, medyo salty. Medyo greasy lang siya. Sarap dito, Coke. Do you like it, Nak? Do you like it ba? I think he likes it kasi nahingi pa siya ng rice sa akin. Ako, not really a fan, pero okay lang. Buti na lang isa lang yung in-order namin. Greasy kasi. Pero masarap yung lasa niya. I like yung carrots. Sana pala nag-cook kami. I-rate ko yung clove. 7 out of 10. Pero sa Samarkand, meron ding clove doon. Iba daw yung Samarkand clove. So, try din natin yun pagdating namin sa Samarkand. Guys, magpupunta kayo dito sa Bejkozon. Katabi lang talaga siya ng TV Tashkent Tower. Ayan, oh. Sa likod. Ayan. Ayan, di ba? Yan yung nakita natin kanina while naglalakad kami ni Ice. So, kung may plano kayong pumunta ng TV Tashkent Tower, make sure na yung kasunod ninyo, ito na, either lunch or dinner. O, diba? Parang, hitting two birds in one stone. Eh, hindi na kami nag-TV Tashkent Tower kasi may entrance yan eh. Tsaka parang, hindi ko feel umakyat. May na kasi ako ng mga reviews na, parang, underwhelming yung view sa binayad mo. So, we just passed by. Then, diretso na kami dito sa Bejkozon. There. Pag lunchtime, until here yung mga tao. But now, nandun lang sa pwesto namin tsaka dun sa pinakaloob talaga. So, right now, papunta na kami ngayon sa Seoul Moon. It's like a shopping center here in Tashkent. And then, mag-book na lang ako ng Yandex ko. And then ito yung yan, kung nakikita nyo ba. So, from here, we will arrive, mga 19 minutes drive. Ang niya is 41,500 som ang fare. Okay na, not bad. Parang ganun lang din naman ng mga presyo ng taxi din sa Abu Dhabi. So, let's go. Hey guys, nandito na kami ngayon sa Seoul Moon or Seoulmon. I don't know how they pronounce it. Kaya pala Seoulmon kasi ang daming mga Korean rito. Meron ako nakita doon Korean restaurant. Dito naman mga K-beauty shops. I'm loving the vibe here. Tapos it's along the river. Hindi ko lang sure anong pangalan ng river. But ang ganda ng vibes talaga dito. Sarap tumambay dito, sarap mag-night out. Or chill lang. Tingnan mo yung river ha, pakita ko sa inyo. Flowing river talaga siya, guys. Ayan, oh. Ayan. Ay, ang ganda dun, no, sa dulo. As in, rapids talaga. And then, all the way down there. Ayan. Nice, no? May Korean na naman. Soon to open. Ang dami mga shops na hindi ko kilala. Sabi guys, ang lamig pala dito. Akala ko lang, parang makakaya mo lang ba? Parang aircon level. Pero grabe. Kailangan ko ng heat tech. It's currently 15 degrees. As in. Ito yung sinasabi ko guys, oh. Dito, pagdating dito, rapids. Ganda. Nice. Super, super, super nice. Look at that, guys. So nice here. Nandito kayo sa Tashkent, make sure that you drop by here. Pwede na kayo dito kumain. Parang mas bet ko pa nga yung food dito kaysa yung sa club. Sorry Masarap naman yun. Hindi ko lang siya bet kasi medyo greasy. Parang naumay ako. Hindi talaga dito guys. Bet na bet ko dito. Sarap man tumambay ba? Hang out with your friends. or even your loved ones. Sabi nila masarap daw ang beer. So kumuha ko ng dalawa. Ito is, I think vanilla to, and then ito isa chocolate. Let's try kung masarap ba talaga. Try din natin to. Ito, sausage. Kung masarap ba. Parang chips nila dito. Yan, tinikman ko na, binuksan ko na. Masarap siya. Pero para lang siyang lasang gatas ng bata. Diba? Ang lamig-lamig, nag-ice cream kami. Nakita ko kasi sa TikTok. More Mac. Ito, naglalakad na kami pa uwi from Seoul Moon. We decided to walk. So, lamig nga, diba? Sarap maglakad. From Seoul Moon to hotel, 20 minutes walk lang naman. So, carry na. At least matagtag yung mga fats. Guys, pag mag-navigate pala kayo dito sa Uzbekistan, use Yandex Map. Mas reliable siya para sa akin. So, travel tip, when you're in Uzbekistan, download Yandex Map because it's very reliable, and bibigay niya kung ano yung mga suggested na transportation, or kung lapit lang ba lakarin, may presyo kung magkano yung magagastos mo kung various transportation. Good morning, guys. We're now having breakfast dito sa hotel namin. So as you can see in our video, yan yung breakfast spread dito. And okay lang naman. Marami ding mga options. And I like na meron din sila mga the usual like hot dogs and egg. And I think this one is French toast. Hindi kami magpapabusog kasi our day is fully packed. Punta kami sa isang bazaar dito where may mga food spots na kailangan i-try. And ito, we had a good night's sleep, then pagod kami kahapon. So ito, we're just enjoying our breakfast. And I will share our day later. So, eat muna kami. So guys, tapos na kaming mag-breakfast. And time check, it's already 9:14. Ang current temperature outside is 12 degrees. So, sana okay tong jacket namin. Malamig din kagabi And then, twinning kami ng anak ko. This is our outfit. Show them your outfit, nak. Diba? Twinning kami. Yan. Buti na lang tong room na to, merong full-length mirror. Hey guys! Andito na kami sa first stop namin, which is the Hazrat Imam Complex. And grabe, ano bang oras na? 11:22 na, guys. Dapat maaga kami dito kaso may mga unexpected talaga na moments na kailangang solusyonan. Like, yung SD card ko, low na yung memory niya. So, kailangan ko pa palang i-transfer siya sa hard drive para mag-free up yung space. Unfortunately, ewan ko kung anong nangyari. Na-corrupt yung SD card ko. Mabuti na lang at na-transfer ko na yung files yesterday na mga shots. Na-transfer ko na bago siya makorap. Kaya ayun, I have to go and find a camera store to get an SD card. And then ngayon, nakabili na ako. Kaya ito, I'm vlogging right now. But ang mahal ang sakit sa bulsa ng SD card. Pero sige na lang, pikit mata ko na lang yun. Ganun talaga ang buhay ng vlogger. Yun yung pinaka-scariest moment, yung makorap yung SD card mo. Kasi wala ka nang gagamitin para mag-vlog. So, hey guys, we're now here at the Hazrati Imam Complex. And behind me is the Hazrati Imam Mosque. I'm not sure if it's open. Tingnan natin mamaya. And basically, this is a large complex. And meron ditong library and then madrasa, which is like the learning center before. Itong nasa likod ko, yan, is the Muyi Mubarak Madrasa, which houses the oldest Quran. Let's see kung pwede tayong pumasok. I think may bayad yan. And then behind us is the Barak Khan Madrasa. Yun nga yung sabi ko kanina, the madrasa is an institution of learning back in the old days. That's what they call it. This is one of the iconic attractions here in Tashkent. So when you're in Tashkent, visit this place. And ang ganda niya sa pictures. Tingnan mo, look at that, diba? Amazing structures na hanggang ngayon still standing pa rin. So, maglibot-libot tayo dito. Libutin ko kayo. Na kami sa loob ng Barak Khan Madrasa and ginawa nila siyang parang souvenir shops. I can only imagine yung mga students dito dati nag-aaral. And then pag time of prayer na, punta na sila dun sa kabila. Ang gaganda ng mga fabric, guys. So, ito yung parang traditional costumes ng mga Uzbek women. Gaganda, no? Ay, ito bet ko to. So, ganda nito. Blue. So guys, this is the Islamic Civilization Center. Unfortunately, it's off limits to the tourists right now. Hindi ko alam kung may event or what. So, ganda-ganda, no? Sayang lang backlighted. Maganda sana tong backdrop sa pictures. Kaso lang may mga scaffoldings pa dyan, no? Siguro kino-construct pa yan, kaya siguro din close. So, super beautiful ng structure. And then, mas maganda to pag yung araw nasa likod ko. It will be really beautiful in photos. So guys, behind me is the Muyi Mubarak Library, which houses one of the oldest Quran in the world. May entrance fee nga siya, as I've said earlier, 60,000 som pala siya per person. We decided not to go inside kasi I've read in reviews na maliit nga lang siya. But if you're a history enthusiast and you want to check out one of the oldest Quran, then I suggest that you go inside. But kami na anak ko, hindi na kami papasok. Siguro kung ako lang mag-isa, oo. Tapos no photography pa, ha. So, keep that in mind. Kung habol mo yung vlog or whatever, or video or photos, no cameras allowed inside. But kung gusto mo makita yung oldest Quran, then check it out for yourself. Ang ginagawa ko na lang is, I googled the structure and para malaman yung history niya. Kesa mag-hire pa ako ng guide. So, travel tip, pag nagtitipid kayo, if you're a budget traveler, then just Google up the history of that place. And kami 12 days pa kasi kami dito. So kaya tipid-tipid muna kami para umabot yung yung budget namin for 12 days. Hey guys, we're finally here at our next stop, which is the Kokel Dash Madrasa. It's one of the few religious buildings that has survived the earthquake in 1966. Aside from being a learning center, it used to be like parang ang term nila is caravanserai. It's like a roadside inn for travelers. Wala daw dito entrance pag pumasok. So, tingnan natin kung anong meron sa loob. School pa rin pala siya. May mga students pa rin sa each classroom. Yan na yung mga doors. They are all classrooms. And meron pang mga estudyante. I think they're studying Islam. It's still a madrasa, guys. So, when you come here, just be quiet. May mga workshops din dito sa taas. Ayan, may mga turista. But be respectful, guys, kasi may mga students pa each classroom. So guys, tapos na kami sa Kokel Dash Madrasa. And dito na yung Cocoldas Madrasa, oh. Andyan lang. Andyan. And then, ang next stop namin is sa Chorsu Bazaar, which luckily, andyan lang. You know. You can see that somewhere. Parang yan, trading dome. So, kung paplanohin nyo yung itinerary nyo, ganito yung gawin nyo. Cocoldas Madrasa, then Chorsu Bazaar. The Chorsu Bazaar, guys. Yan. Ito lahat. Ito yung pinaka-iconic na structure ng bazaar. So yan yung nasa baba ng Chorsu Bazaar. Puro siya mga tindahan ng mga meat, noodles, cheese. Para siyang trading dome. Yung alam mo yung scene sa sa stock exchange. Ang ganda ng architecture niya. Hindi siya mainit sa loob. Well ventilated siya. Ayan, oh. Tapos dito naman sa taas is puro mga dry goods like candied fruits, nuts. I found this mga nuts na tinitinda and I bought this one. It's so yummy. May pagka-sweet siya and it's a nut. I think almond nuts siya. And then covered with some kind of sugar. Sarap to siya. 250 grams lang din binili ko. And it's 30,000 som. Try nyo to. Nakita ko na yung barbecue area nila. At kakain na muna kami ni Ice. So guys, nandito kami sa Chorsu Bazaar. Parang food market. May kanya-kanyang stall. And then pipili ka na lang kung saan ka kakain. Nagpaluto ako ng beef kebab, lamb kebab, and chicken kebab. And then, may in-order din kami. Gusto ko to i-try. Para siyang pasta nila na may horse. Yeah, hindi ko bet yung horse kagabi. Pero try pa rin natin. Kasi 'di ba, we need to explore and try new things para alam mo kung ano yung bet mo or hindi. And then, merong palibreng soup si ate. And then, nag-order din ako ng half beef. Oh, ayan na ang kebab namin. Rahmat. Tapos nagbumili din ako dyan sa naglalako ng beef somsa. Try natin kung masarap ba. Mas masarap ba to kaysa dun sa kagabing kinain namin. Ito na yung mga kebab. And then this is the half bread. So, bon appetit. Hindi ko alam ano sa Uzbek ang bon appetit. Pero let's eat muna. Try muna natin tong beef somsa. Mainit-init pa, guys. Yung bread, mas masarap dun sa kinainan namin kagabi. Hindi siya beef, lamb siya. Sorry na. This is it, guys. Sakto lang yung lasa na. Ang lambot ng beef nila. So in between, may mga lamb fat. Let's try the onion. Hindi ako kumakain ng onion, pero let's try. Masarap siya i-pair sa onion. Amazingly. Sarap dito kanin. Norin. It's like a cold noodle salad made with horse meat and onion. Try natin. Bakit tatakot akong Ano? Natakot akong i-try. Let's see kung masarap. Okay lang siya. Pwede na. Huwag mo lang isipin na horse. Itong sabaw ni ate, sarap din. Mas masarap yung bread ngayon kaysa kagabi. Try natin yung chicken. Masarap ba? Not bad. And lastly, ako kung beef ba to lamb? Lamb. Sarap yung lamb. Surprisingly, itong salad na to, was okay. Hindi ako na off sa horse meat. Kala ko hindi ka magugustuhan. Pero okay siya. Not that great, pero okay siya. It's kinda acquired taste. Sarap tong noodles. Hindi mo naman malalasahan yung horse meat. We're done exploring the Chorsu Bazaar, and now we're going to explore the metro station. Kasi alam nyo ba dito guys, Tashkent, magaganda yung mga metro station nila. And I'm going to show you the prettiest stations here. Samahan nyo kaming i-explore yon. Tara! So guys, andito yung Chorsu Bazaar. Pag gusto nyo mahanap yung metro station, nandito lang siya. Diyan. Nasa likod lang namin. Ayan. Find that M sign. Diba? Ang lapit lang. This is the Chorsu station. So from here, dito tayo magsisimula mag-explore sa Tashkent Metro. Tara! Medyo nagkaroon kami ng problem papasok dito sa Chorsu station kasi sarado yung ticketing office, and then yung mga machine is in either Uzbek or Russian. Buti na lang itong mga turnstile dito, they're accepting cards. So yun na lang yung ginamit ko para makapasok kami dito sa Chorsu station. We're going to ride the metro now. Dito guys pala, ang pamasahe sa metro is 1,700 som. Kung gusto mong mag-explore ng Tashkent Metro, di mo na need magbayad ng ticket every station. As long as hindi ka mag-exit, you're good. You don't need to pay another ticket to explore the Tashkent Metro. Saka ka lang magbabayad ulit pag nag-exit ka, tapos pasok ka na naman ulit. Hey guys, nandito na kami ngayon sa Amir Timur Square. And right behind me, ito is the iconic symbol of Uzbekistan. Amir Timur played an important role in the history of Central, South, and West Asia. Bale, siya yung leader ng Timurid Empire. Ang ganda dito sa Timur Square. Chill-chill ka lang. Especially in the afternoon. Yan o. And then, right behind the statue of Timur is the Hotel Uzbekistan. Pinakasikat yan dito na hotel sa Tashkent, and matagal na tong hotel na to. And then lahat ng mga celebrity, politician during the Soviet era dyan nagsistay. Papunta na kami ngayon sa Broadway Street, kung saan daw maraming mga ganap, may mga kainan, meron ding mga stalls. And dito yung Timur Square, andito yung Broadway Street, malapit lang yan dyan mag-explore tayo dyan. So ito yung tinatawag nila na Broadway Street. May mga nagtitinda ng somsa, yan o. And then here may mga naglalaro ng table tennis, mga nakapag-opisina pa sila. Ano, they're de-stressing. May mga parang perya-perya here. Pero hindi masyadong maraming tao siguro, I guess. Because it's a weekday. Siguro pag weekend maraming tao dito. Meron din silang bilihan ng mga souvenirs here. Ang cute naman ito. Diba? Cute. Meron din silang mga amusement rides dito. Para sa mga bata. Yun nga lang, because it's a school night, wala masyadong tao. Yung mga tao lang dito, yung mga turista. And a few locals. Meron pang mga ano dito, titingnan ng mga paintings. Kanina pala guys, habang sumasakay kami ng Tashkent Metro, I've noticed that the Uzbek guys are very gentlemen. Alam mo yun, pag may nakita silang bata or matanda or babae, tatayo sila tapos pinapaupo nila, which is very rare in this era. Kasi nga, di ba, equality ang theme ng mga tao na ngayon. Pero dito, grabe, ang chivalry ba? Buhay pa rin sa kanila. Dun sa UAE, sa Pinas, makakakita ka pa ng ganun. Pero sa UAE, mabibilang mo lang. Siguro yung mga kapwa-kabayan natin, yun lang ang gumagawa. But other nationality, mabibilang mo na lang. Hey guys! After exploring the Broadway Street, we're now here at the Tashkent Independence Square or Mustaqilik Maidani. And behind me is the Arch of Ezgulik, which is a symbol of peace and hope here in Tashkent. Ang ganda-ganda dito guys, oh. Mas maganda siguro to pag afternoon or morning. Kasi nakita ko sa Google reviews, yung tubig is turquoise. So maganda yun sa picture. But since it's already evening, it's already 6:52 in the evening. So hindi na siya ganun ka-stunning. But I'm sure during the day, it will be super beautiful. And we're just enjoying here, resting a bit. Dahil ang layo-layo na din, malayo na din yung nilakad namin. Pagod na yarn. So, ayan. I will just let you enjoy the view. So guys, ganito yung pag-navigate ng metro. As I've said the other day, download kayo ng Yandex Maps. Para siyang Google Map, i-type nyo lang, and then it will suggest you kung anong pwede mong gawin, either walk, take the Yandex or metro. I'm planning to go sa Afsona to have dinner and just click directions. And then, ayan. Ito yung anuhin ko. Ito. Ayan. Para malaman mo kung anong gagawin mo, just click the details. And then, there you go. Since nandito na tayo sa Mustaqilik, which happens to be near the Mustaqilik Square Station. Ayan. 1,700 some. We will take a metro to Pashtakor or Paktakor and then transfer line. Kasi Chilonsor line tong red eh. And then the next one will be Uzbekistan line. And then ayun na, 2 stops and then we will reach Afsona, Ming Urik Station. Itong Ming Urik Station malapit lang to sa hotel namin. So tara, let's go. Go. Ganun lang kadali if you have card, Visa card, or MasterCard, tap nyo lang yun and then you can go. Lalo na pag sarado na yung mga ticketing station, hindi mo kasi magagamit yung parang machine dahil walang English, so just use your card para madali. So that one, dito tayo sa Mustakilik Maidoni. And then next one is Paxtacor. So only one stop. And then we will change line to Uzbekistan line. Yun, ganun lang kadali, guys. Hi guys, nakarating na kami dito sa Afsona. It's a modern Uzbek restaurant, and it has good reviews sa Google Maps. It also received great reviews sa mga foodies na nakabisita dito sa Tashkent. And right now, ang in-order ko is beef lagman soup. It's a popular soup here in Tashkent. I also ordered manti, and then cheese, ano yun? Chuberek ba yun? Basta, mapakita ko sa inyo mamaya. Kalimutan ko yung pangalan, cheese chuberek ata. And then, ano pa ba? And lamb plov. Tikman ko yung plov dito kasi dun sa Besh Koson, medyo hindi ko bet yung plov. So, I'll give it another try here sa Afsona. But first, let's try this beef lagman. Ang bango, guys. Para siyang kaldereta. Or mechado ang amoy niya. Look at that, guys. Ang bango-bango niya, guys. Lagyan ko muna yung anak ko bago natin i-try. So ito na, guys, moment of truth. Let's see if masarap na tong lagman. Sarap. Finally, may nagustuhan na akong Uzbek cuisine. I mean, Uzbek food. Ang sarap niya, guys. Parang kumain ng kaldereta na may noodles. Love it. Yung beef lang ang medyo, hindi siya tender as I expect. Pero masarap pa rin. Hindi naman din siya makunat. Pero it could have been better kung as in soft and talaga tender. This is a must try, guys. Beef lagman. You love the beef lagman, nak? Ha? Love me ang beef lagman? Is it yummy? Dito na yung chiburek. Cheese chiburek. Ayan, look at that. Excited to try this, guys. And then, also the plov. Ito. Yan. Try natin. Meron siyang sauce on the side. I think tomato sauce to. Yeah, tomato sauce. Tomato sauce na parang lasang ketchup. So, ayan na. Let's break it. Ooh! Meron siyang parang sauce. Cheese sauce inside. Ang bango-bango, guys. Sarap siguro nito. Tikman ko muna. Let's try. Oh, parang siyang mozzarella sa loob. Ito lang. Yeah, it's mozzarella. And may bell pepper and some herbs. Tikman muna natin ng walang sauce. Sarap. Oh my gosh. Favorite ko to. Panalo yung beef lagman kanina. And then ito panalo din. Nalagyan natin ng sauce. But I wish marami yung cheese. Ito yung mga food na nakaka-happy, guys. Next, guys, try naman din natin tong manti. Hati kami ng anak ko. May kasama siyang parang garlic cheese sauce. Let's try it first without the sauce. Masarap din. So silky. Pero yung ganitong lasa, natikman ko na to eh. Mga para siyang xiaolongbao. Pero Middle Eastern style. Lagyan natin ng sauce. Maybe it will change the game. Hindi naman masyadong game changer yung sauce. But it enhances the flavor. Masarap pa na yung anak ko. Gusto pa niya ng ano. Gusto pa niya. Sige, dahil mabait ako na mama. That mahal na mahal ko anak ko. Bigay ko. I think sour cream to eh. One big bite. Kita ko nga sa inyo. Ano tsura. Yan. Mahirap ng food talaga nila guys. Medyo pricey siya. Pero sulit. Now, let's try the club. Kung iba bang lasa niya dun sa natikman kong club the other night. Last night. Kuha muna tayo ng lamb. And then rice. Moment of truth. Mas bet ko to na club. Hindi nakakaumay. Though, parang may kulang lang sa flavor. But, it's alright. As long as hindi siya nakakaumay. Yummy na. We just had our dinner at Afsona, the one behind. Grabe guys. I highly recommend it guys. Pag nandito kayo sa Tashkent, you should dine here at Afsona. Totoo pala talaga yung mga sabi ng mga foodie na one of the best restaurants here in Tashkent. Ang total na binayaran ko is around 117 dirhams or around 1,800 pesos. Sulit na siya. 4 dishes and then good for 2. So, nasa mga 900 each. Hindi ka mahihinayang sa binayad mo na 1.8. Usually ganun naman ang mga presyohan sa mga restaurant sa Pilipinas and sa UAE. And ang chill lang ng ambience, and then yung mga server is so attentive and they're very warm. Ang galing pa mag-English. And hindi ka mahirapan mag-order. And then their menu is also in English. So tourist friendly siya. So yeah, when in Tashkent, #Mama Myra loves. Good morning guys, it's our third day here in Tashkent. Actually, this is our last day then kasi we will be going to Samarkand via train. Ang sasakyan namin is the Afrosyob. It's a high-speed train. Para siyang, kumbaga sa Japan para siyang bullet train. And from here to Samarkand, around 2 hours ang biyahe. And we're very excited to experience the Afrosyob. And the current time right now is 6:27, and then yung train namin departs at 8:05 a.m. May dalawa kasing station dito, Tashkent South and Tashkent North. And sabi ng receptionist, our train will depart from Tashkent North. So, sabi din niya, it's around 8 minutes a drive from here to the station. And ang current temperature right now here in Tashkent is 11 degrees. So yun, bago kami umalis, I'm going to end this vlog. You'll be able to watch our Samarkand journey on my next vlog. So abangan nyo yun. And I hope to see you on our next vlog. If you're not yet subscribed to my channel, please do so. And hit the like button if you found this vlog very useful in planning your Tashkent trip. And then, hit also the notification bell para ma-inform kayo sa susunod na mga vlog. Goodbye and see you in Samarkand! Bye!